Welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review. See by title below, yes, this is on episode 4 of Boruto, and I am sorry, this is, pretty damn late actually, but I ended up not being able to watch the episode until finally now, because literally finals is coming up, and I ended up working on this paper I needed finished soon already, so I ended up working on it the whole day, until finally now I am able to watch the episode, and now I'm able to make this review. So once again, I just wanted to, throw that out, say, explain to you guys, at least if you were wondering why this was late, of course, and to once again say I am sorry for that. Next week, pretty much I am going to be finished with most of my stuff already, so everything should be, coming up to the normal times of when it uploads and stuff like that. So yeah, once again, sorry for that, and let's get on to the review, because actually, surprisingly, after, if you watched my last episode review, I kind of was just like, I'm not really caring too much for how, this series is going so far. It's, still really enjoyable. I like the characters and everything. It's kind of got that nostalgia feeling, which is how it's going back to, like, how Naruto, the first season, was and everything. But, like, to go from, where it went from in Naruto, where it ended, to this now, going to this, it's really hard to get used to and everything. But this episode, I really was like, you know what? Focus on it. Don't think about Naruto. Just think of Boruto. It's just by itself. And I actually did enjoy it, especially considering there was some pretty cool stuff going on there with the whole battle of the sexes kind of thing. Sure, it's still, in my opinion, not like super exciting. But hey, this is the very beginning. There are only 4 episodes in. They're throwing in itty bitty kind of things about whatever the main threat is every so often, with, of course, showing, stuff about Boruto's eye. There was like something in this episode where there was like a purple seal or something like that when he ended up summoning what ended up being a snake, to which I was surprised. Not really surprised, actually, considering how much he hates his father, kind of, in a way that he doesn't want to be like him. So it would make sense that he would go in a different way, though I was surprised it ended up being a snake. Though that snake was kind of weird, and Konohamaru even noticed, like, what was up with that snake. It's something else, or maybe, I'm not too sure if anyone else could see it, but there was like some other weird monster kind of thing that was, looming over them right when Konohamaru came and Rasengan the snake. So I'm not too sure if he, Boruto summoned that as well, or that has to do with the whole thing that's been possessing people and stuff like that. I'm not too sure what the heck that is, but it definitely does bring on, like, holy shit, what is that thing? What is up with this power that is going around, and the only person that can see it is Boruto with that special eye. So it is really interesting, and it'll come to the point where it does get pretty damn crazy, to which I am excited for. So I keep telling myself, don't worry, these are the first episodes, only 4 episodes in. They're kind of still introducing a lot of the characters, still introducing everything that's going on, and still throwing in some fun stuff here and there, like this battle of the sexes thing. It's not like a full-blown war like we had in Naruto, but it was still pretty damn cool to, see, and pretty funny also as well that we got to see Sarada and, Boruto fighting over damn yakisoba buns, and it was kind of like, just like seeing Naruto and Sasuke, I'm not gonna lie. Chocho was pretty funny as well in this episode, and overall, it was just a pretty fun episode to see them all going out, trying to do their best to fight each other using their specialties, But I can't help but feel that they really are still kind of just pushing all the other characters that aren't, like, the children of the, main cast of Naruto, and pushing them away for, like, they're barely showing it. Like, they barely showed Denki. Sure, they did a little bit with him, hacking into the system and able to get through, to which I don't understand why they didn't just, why they have to try and fight the girls. Why didn't they just sneak up? Since the girls can't get through those doors, obviously they can. Why didn't they just do that, And then, of course, Iwabe at the very beginning, I think that's his name. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's his name. He does a, huge wall kind of thing blocking the way, and then he gets knocked out straight at the beginning, So you could definitely see that they're favoring the, the original cast children more over the other ones. As you saw, the final 3 boys was, of course, Shigadai, Inojin, and Boruto. And then, of course, Sarada and Chocho were pretty much the ones that took most of the limelight in there. Of course, Metal did get taken out as well, but you know, that's just how Metal is. You expected that when he looked pretty cool catching all the shuriken, and then after, of course, everyone's eyes are on him, so he gets nervous, and Sarada pins him to the wall with a bunch of shuriken. So, yeah, poor Metal, actually, for real. Like, is he ever gonna, when is he gonna learn and be able to get that confidence, you know? I'm not too sure, but overall, it's still pretty funny to see all the kind of antics that they're doing, everything. It's kind of like I said, back to how Naruto was in the first season, pranks here and there, kind of these kind of playful, you know, battles going on, no one dying, or obviously not. We all know that not a lot of people ended up dying in Naruto, and that's just how it is with a lot of these, you know, mainstream shonen and everything. But overall, it still was a lot more deaths and a lot more, you know, gruesome and bloody and all that kind of stuff in comparison to how it is now in Boruto. But that's how, you know, it starts off. It'll probably, the rest of the season may get a lot better. I'm expecting it to get a lot better. I'm expecting there to be a lot more crazy shit. And then, of course, they're probably along the way, they'll have like a 2-year skip, just like how Naruto did as well, and then maybe go on to something like Shippuden, you know? So, yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the next couple episodes. The next episode, I think, showed Mitsuki going to be introduced, so that's pretty exciting to see, once again, another of the main characters being thrown in, while, you know, since, you know, if you did see the Boruto movie, you know of him already. This one, also, if you just went straight into Boruto, you're not going to know him at all. But, yeah, I'm definitely excited to see how he gets implemented into the whole, you know, the whole team and everything. And when are they going to go into the teams? Because, of course, that doesn't happen to become Gennings, and that doesn't happen till way later on. So I'm guessing, I'm not too sure how long they're really going to go for them being in the academy kind of thing, and when they're going to become Gennings. And because with Naruto as well, it didn't take too long, I think. I actually forget, but they became Gennings pretty fast. I don't think they really took too long with them being in the academy and everything. So I expect it to be like maybe, I don't know, several more episodes, like not just like 6 or, you know, maybe 10, maybe 15, maybe more of that. I'm not too sure, but along the way, then they'll get to Gennings, and when that point does hit, it does get a lot more serious, just like how Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and of course Kakashi ended up going on their missions. And yeah, it did definitely went more serious, and definitely I enjoyed that a lot more than when it, you know, they were in the academy. It's still enjoyable, it's still funny, it's still cool to see all the characters and everything, but I do want a little bit more, and yeah, I can't wait to see when that finally does happen, of course. But yeah, that's all I really got to say, guys. Pretty awesome episode. We got to see Konohamaru in this one a lot more. Him summoning his frog, him using the Rasengan. Shino once again being kind of the trying his best to be a good teacher. It's so weird because they made Shino, honestly, in the original anime, I thought he was pretty damn cool, the way he was like mysterious and he never really talked as much. And then when he went into combat, he was pretty badass. And now he's kind of a joke in a way, that all the kids aren't listening to him. He tries to do this wise talk about like yakisoba and buns, you know, separate, they're good, they're okay, but they're not that, you know, if you put it together, they're amazing. And that's what he was trying to do, you know, a wise kind of talk. Not really a good choice in words, but I mean, I guess since that is why the whole battle begun, I guess that does make sense in a way. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed the episode. Can't wait to see more. And yeah, that's all I got to say. So hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy it, leave a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And until next time, guys, see ya.